Good Friday morning. We've been tracking extreme weather all week.
And from coast to coast, it's far from over as we head into the weekend. It is December 12th. This is Today. Double trouble. The flooding emergency only growing in the Pacific Northwest.
My house is underwater and I don't know what's left.
More than 100,000 already evacuated and even more expected with rivers still rising. We're there live. And Al's monitoring a new winter storm on the move set to bring snow from the Rockies to the Northeast this weekend. Racing the clock. Tens of millions of Americans facing a huge spike in the cost of health care. Premiums set to double. Lawmakers deadlocked on Capitol Hill, rejecting the latest deal. So, what happens next? A live report from Washington just ahead. Frightening blast. A massive home explosion caught on camera. Debris flying into the air. At least 6 people hurt. The latest on their conditions and the search for answers now underway. Disturbing developments, chilling new details now emerging on the arrest of Michigan's head football coach.
Subject just called a caller, told her there's a male at the location and the house attacking her.
The fired coach still in jail this morning as he prepares to face a judge later today. We're there live. The King's Speech. Charles set to deliver his most personal message yet about his battle with cancer during a closely watched event in London today. We're live at Buckingham Palace. Those stories, plus going bananas.
Hi, handsome.
Our exclusive sneak peek inside the state-of-the-art Congo Falls, the groundbreaking new world bringing gorillas back to this Texas zoo for the first time in nearly 4 decades. And stars on ice.
He isn't just competing, he is redefining this sport.
Quad god Ilya Malinin is the world's greatest figure skater, shattering records on the road to Italy.
7 quads in this free skate.
He'll be here live, along with another promising Team USA hopeful, Isabel Levito, as we count down to the Winter Olympics. Today, Friday, December 12th, 2025.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And a very good morning to you. Welcome to Today on this Friday morning. So happy you're starting with us. Chanel is in.
Good morning.
As Savannah gets a jump start on the weekend. 56 days until the Winter Olympics.
But who's counting?
You ready?
Beautiful. Oh, look at that. 56 days. It certainly feels like winter right now.
U.S.
Today,
skating.
yeah, we've got some.
They're going to join us live.
Looking forward to that.
You're going to get out on the ice with Isabel?
I think I'm going to stand on the edge of the ice today.
Okay. All right.
It's hard to interview and skate at the same time.
All right, we'll get to that in just a few moments. First, though, the weather, though, is our top story. As we head into the penultimate weekend before Christmas in the Pacific Northwest, catastrophic flooding wreaking new havoc after days of relentless rain there. Entire neighborhoods underwater. And this morning, some rivers in the region are still rising.
Meanwhile, more than 20 million people are waking up to new winter alerts from the Rockies to upstate New York. A series of storms set to bring snow to a massive swath of the country. And with it, even more frigid temperatures. We're talking 20 to 35 degrees below average in some areas over the weekend.
Mr. Roker standing by with everything we need to know, but we're going to start with NBC's Camila Bernal. She is in hard-hit Mount Vernon, Washington. Camila, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Craig. Over the last couple of days, we've seen those rivers rising, forcing road closures, getting very close to some of the homes here. The river that you see here behind me crested at record levels, impacting a lot of the areas around the river. It has since gone down a few inches, but nonetheless, officials and residents here on very high alert, especially after seeing some being pulled out of the water by rescue crews. Across Washington state this morning, swollen rivers are at historic highs, with water spilling over their banks, wreaking havoc in multiple communities.
My house is underwater and I don't know what's left.
The flooding driven by a powerful atmospheric river that's dumped as much as 16 inches of rain in parts of the state. The deluge submerging entire neighborhoods, destroying homes and businesses.
I just literally watched the water come underneath our shop doors, and it just started filling straight up.
Many were left stranded, leading to dramatic rescues. The Coast Guard using helicopters to save this man from his home.
I got him at the door.
The governor urging residents to take evacuation warnings seriously. And what do you anticipate for the next couple of days?
When you're facing truly historic levels of rising floodwaters, you're in uncharted territories.
With 7 rivers in Washington state experiencing major flooding, swift water rescue teams have been racing to reach stranded people. Officials say the area's levees and dikes are straining to hold back the water.
We don't know what exactly will happen when those floodwaters come through.
The rush now on to protect lives and property from floodwaters that may not be done rising. And the reality is that now most of the rivers across the state have crested. So we're hoping that today what we see is either a steady flow or we see them beginning to drop. The river walls, they have been working according to officials here in the state. So the good news is that hopefully a lot of people today who are still under evacuation orders may be told that their homes are safe. Craig?
All right, let's hope indeed. Camila, thank you.
All right, Al's here with more on the situation out west and what the rest of the country can expect today and this weekend. Al, good morning.
Good morning, guys, and good morning to you. So our friends in the Pacific Northwest, the showers are lessening. However, the flood watches continue because the momentum continues as that runoff starts to run back into those rivers. You can still see we have from Bellingham all the way down to Portland. We're talking about moderate to major flooding of those rivers. So we're going to continue to watch that. Now, we've also got these clippers bringing winter weather advisories, warnings, and lake effect snow warnings from all the way up into Billings, Montana, Watertown, New York, Elkins, West Virginia. You can see that snow starting to develop. By Sunday, we could be looking at our first major accumulation for New York. You can see right now from Lewiston, Maine, or I should say Montana, about 8 inches of snow. But we're also looking at 1 to 2 inches of snow by Sunday afternoon in New York City. Same for D.C. Cleveland, you could be looking at a lake effect of about 4 to 8 inches. Watertown, New York, almost a foot of snow. And the cold, it feels like 22 in Chicago, 10 in Burlington, 26 in Elkins, 2 in Minneapolis. That cold air continues to funnel in. Today, Minot, North Dakota, minus 34 wind chill, 21 in Indianapolis. Boston, it'll feel like 7. As we move on into Saturday morning, more brutally cold conditions. Minneapolis, your wind chill, minus 25. As you get down into Kansas City, a wind chill of 17. Move on into Saturday afternoon and still brutally cold. And unfortunately, as we head on into early next week, you can see this cold air starting to seep all the way down to Atlanta, where your Monday high only 41. New York, we stay in the 30s. Chicago, you'll gradually warm up. Sunday, you're 12. By Tuesday, 36. And guys, the good news is I think we're going to start to see that warming trend as we head toward Christmas.
Okay, we'll take it. And we'll come back to you in just a few minutes, buddy. Thank you. Also this morning, the clock is quickly ticking down to save millions of Americans from a massive spike to their health insurance premiums. Federal subsidies for people who use the Affordable Care Act marketplace are set to expire at the end of the year, and hope is fading that lawmakers can reach a deal. NBC's Ryan Nobles joins us now with more on this. So, Ryan, first of all, good morning to you. Where do things stand right now?
Well, Greg, good morning. And another day, and there's another deadlock on Capitol Hill. This after the Senate voted on 2 rival measures. The Democrats' plan would have allowed the vast majority to keep their benefits for 3 more years, while the Republicans wanted to scrap those benefits in favor of boosting health savings accounts. Both those bills failed. Now, this fight isn't going anywhere. Democrats have vowed to make it a focus as they try and wrestle back control of the midterms next year.
So, Ryan, at this point, any last-ditch efforts to try and pass something before the holidays?
Yeah, well, time is certainly running out, but in the House, leaders say they hope to vote on some sort of bill next week before they leave for the holiday. The catch here, though, is that there's no agreed-upon GOP plan, and some swing district Republicans want to compromise and extend the ACA funding to give them a better chance of holding on to their seats. So for right now, it is a big hurdle for the House Speaker, Mike Johnson, and time is running out to find something the Hill and the White House can agree on before the deadline. But, Craig, it would take a miracle right now.
A Christmas miracle. All right, Ryan Nobles, thank you.
Meantime, the Trump administration is applying even more pressure on Venezuela and its president. The U.S. imposing new sanctions just a day after seizing that massive tanker ship off the country's coast. The White House now taking steps to keep the millions of dollars worth of oil it was carrying. NBC's Peter Alexander has the very latest. Good morning to you, Peter.
Chanel, good morning to you. When the president was first asked what would happen with that oil, he said he assumed that the U.S. would keep it. And now the White House is confirming those plans. The tanker that officials tell NBC News was seized in international waters will now travel to a port in Texas, just as President Trump pushes forward with his effort to turn up the heat on Venezuela. Even as criticism grows. Overnight at the White House, President Trump hosting a black tie ball for members of Congress. It comes as the U.S. is ramping up its pressure campaign against Venezuela. The Treasury Department imposing new sanctions on that country's oil-based economy and on members of its authoritarian leader Nicolas Maduro's family, specifically targeting 3 of his nephews. The president is now eyeing an expansion of U.S. operations there after months of military strikes targeting alleged drug boats.
We'll start that on land, too. It's going to be starting on land pretty soon.
The escalation comes as the U.S. is moving to keep tens of millions of dollars worth of oil from the large tanker Skipper that it seized off Venezuela's coast. The White House says it will follow a legal process to do so.
We're not going to stand by and watch sanctioned vessels sail the seas with black market oil, the proceeds of which will fuel narco-terrorism of rogue and illegitimate regimes around the world.
2 U.S. officials tell NBC News the administration plans to bring the tanker to an American port in Galveston, Texas. Those officials say the U.S. has been interviewing members of the tanker's crew and plans to release them once the ship docks. A federal judge signed off on a seizure warrant ahead of Wednesday's operation. The Justice Department says the tanker is part of an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations, transporting sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran. The Venezuelan government has condemned the seizure as blatant theft. Democrats are denouncing the president's strategy in Latin America.
He seems to be sleepwalking into a war with Venezuela.
Republicans are largely backing the president, who was just asked about his rationale for the campaign, accusing Venezuela of sending drugs and criminals to the U.S.
It has to do with a lot of things. They've treated us badly, and I guess now we're not treating them so good.
And as all this is happening, Russian President Vladimir Putin just spoke by phone with Nicolas Maduro yesterday, according to the Kremlin, reaffirming his support for Venezuela's authoritarian leader, even as outside pressure builds. Asked about that call, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said she did not think the president would be concerned by that at all. Chanel.
All right, Peter, thank you. Of course, Kristen Welker will have the very latest from Washington, including exclusive interviews with Senators Raphael Warnock and Rand Paul this Sunday on Meet the Press.
The Indiana Senate voted against a new Republican-drawn congressional map yesterday. It is a major blow to President Trump's efforts to boost the party in next year's midterm elections. GOP leaders of Indiana's Senate had long resisted joining the redistricting battle, saying there wasn't enough support in the chamber for a new map. They ultimately agreed to hold the vote to settle the issue. That vote failed overwhelmingly in the state Senate by a vote of 31-19, with 21 Republicans joining 10 Democrats in opposing it.
Turning now to the search for answers after a massive gas explosion that rocked a neighborhood in Northern California. The heart-stopping moment caught on camera. NBC's Steve Patterson joins us with more. Steve, good morning.
Hey, Chanel, good morning to you. What is really unbelievable when you look at that video, there were no fatalities. 6 people transported to the hospital for their injuries. Now the question for investigators, what went wrong?
In just a matter of seconds, a calm, sunny morning on this residential street erupting into total chaos.
A whole house! The neighbor's house exploded.
This home security camera capturing the explosion in a residential neighborhood in Hayward, California, as a utility crew was working in the area. The massive blast shooting debris into the sky, some of it landing on top of a worker desperately trying to escape. Several people immediately running to his aid. Within minutes, police and fire crews arrived on scene just as flames began to consume what was left of the home.
We do have a fully involved structure seems to be caused from an explosion. We have what appears to be multiple patients and certainly 3 additional ambulances.
Brittany Maldonado was home with her husband and son when they felt the explosion.
It felt like a train coming in my house. Like, I thought for sure I was going to go in my living room and there was going to be a truck there.
The Maldonado's doorbell camera captured the terrifying incident.
There was glass all over our driveway, our patio, and it was almost felt apocalyptic.
Earlier in the day, authorities say a contractor struck a gas line while doing road work in the area. Officials with the power company PG&E say its workers turned off the gas about 10 minutes before the explosion occurred.
We're investigating this situation. We're going to be learning a lot more, and it's going to be an extensive investigation.
The Alameda County Fire Department reported multiple structures caught on fire, requiring more than 70 personnel to put out the flames. Officials say 6 people were taken to the hospital with injuries.
I believe at least one person was in the home when the explosion took place. After watching the video, I couldn't believe that we had someone survive that.
So about 10 homes were evacuated following the explosion. Brittany and her family were able to return to their house last night, but are planning to leave again because, of course, they don't have any heat. The NTSB, meanwhile, sending a team to start a full investigation. Chanel.
All right, Steve, thank you.
To the NFL now, and a wild finish on Thursday Night Football. The Falcons and the Bucs. Tampa Bay had a 2-touchdown lead with about 10 minutes to go, but Atlanta came storming back, scoring 2 touchdowns late. First on the Bijan Robinson run there, and then later this incredible touchdown catch by Kyle Pitts. So the Falcons were still down by 2. Here's what happened in the final seconds.
And the kick is just inside the left upright.
The Atlanta Falcons pulling off the big come-from-behind win, the final 29-28. The Bucs in disbelief, and that means that the Carolina Panthers are now leading the NFC South.
I mean, I say it all the time, but this is what makes sports fun.
Yes.
I guess depending on which side you're on.
There you go.
We have a lot more to get to, but first, let's get the rest of your forecast with Mr. Roker.
All right, guys, good morning. Lake effect snow developing around the eastern Great Lakes. Plenty of sunshine through the Gulf. A few showers. In fact, we just had word, Houston Airport, Houston right now with a ground delay, a ground stop because of dense fog there. Bitter cold making its way into the plains, but record highs down through the southwest. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
We're back, 7:30, with a little taste of an Ozark Mountain Christmas, courtesy of our friends in Branson, Missouri there.
Wow.
They've definitely earned the title of one of our merriest main streets.
Good
Look
Santa.
at that, Carson Daly.
Love that.
Look at that.
Well, they look like TRL in the North Pole. They started this action in Branson early. November 1st to January 7th, they create this Christmas spirit, over 50 public Christmas trees, 1 million strings of lights. It is indeed one of the merriest towns, and we're going to get down there pretty soon.
Yes.
Look
that is
at
quite
that.
the scene.
All right, we'll get to them coming up a little later this morning. But first, we have a lot of news to get to in this half hour, starting with that scandal sending shockwaves through college football.
Yeah, new details are now emerging on the firing and arrest of Michigan's head coach, who remains in jail and is expected in court today.
NBC's Shaquille Brewster's been following the story, joins us now. He is in Ann Arbor. Shaq, good morning.
Good morning. And for the second consecutive day, former Michigan coach Sherrone Moore waking up in that jail behind me. Officials signaling he may be arraigned in court later today, though no charges have officially been filed. Meanwhile, we're hearing about the 911 call that may have led to his arrest.
This morning, the firestorm surrounding former University of Michigan head football coach Sherrone Moore is only growing. Local authorities telling NBC News their investigation into an alleged assault is ongoing and that Moore will be arraigned later today, though he has not yet been formally charged. It comes as NBC News obtained this audio from Wednesday afternoon of a 911 dispatcher describing a chaotic call from an Ann Arbor home. Public records show a female university employee has an apartment there.
Just called the caller, told her there's a male at the location and the house attacking her. The state's been stalking her for months.
Moore's name is not mentioned on the audio, and so far, police have not commented on whether he's connected to the alleged assault. But the fallout stemming from his abrupt termination by the school and his arrest just hours later, sending shockwaves through the sports world.
It's sad. It affects real lives. I feel terrible for his family.
The university revealing it found credible evidence that Moore engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member and fired him for cause. His official Michigan bio, which is no longer online, listed Moore as married with 3 children. The stunning turn of events have been the talk of campus here in Ann Arbor.
And I was just kind of confused why they were firing him at first, and then obviously when I found out why, it makes sense.
After several years as an assistant at UM, the 39-year-old took over when former head coach Jim Harbaugh left for the NFL following Michigan's 2023 national championship season.
We're going to operate this thing from now on in 3 phases: the process, the pursuit, the standard.
Now, just weeks before the Wolverines are set to play in the Citrus Bowl, and on the heels of the early signing period for incoming college freshmen, the program has been thrown into chaos.
Players who just signed letters of intent, players who are there who are wondering what the hell happened with Coach Moore.
Big questions around one of college football's most storied teams.
Good point there from Rich Eisen, Shaq. Shaq, so, what's next when it comes to the university's investigation?
Well, Craig, the university president released a statement overnight. It was addressed to faculty and students, but he said that the university's investigation that triggered this sequence of events is ongoing and called on anyone with information to reach out and share that with investigators. Meanwhile, he said that Sharon's conduct represented a breach of trust, and he called this entire episode a painful event for the university community, Craig.
All right. Shaq Brewster there for us from Ann Arbor. Shaq, thank you.
All right, still ahead, King Charles ready to open up about his cancer journey and share his most personal message yet. We'll have that story in a live report from Buckingham Palace.
All right, but first, an inside look at Disney's blockbuster new deal to bring its iconic characters to the rapidly expanding world of AI. What it will now allow you to do and the shockwaves it's sending all through Hollywood. We'll have a full report coming up right after this.
And welcome back. 7:38 now this morning on In Depth today. A landmark agreement that could very well reshape Hollywood.
Yeah, Disney just announced a massive deal with OpenAI, allowing its iconic characters to be featured on the company's video platform Sora. It's raising a lot of concerns from industry insiders.
NBC's entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas is here with more. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. It's not just Disney allowing its content on that platform. The company is also making a massive investment to the tune of $1 billion in OpenAI, a move that could have major implications for the entire industry.
It's a whole new world for Disney this morning, announcing a 3-year partnership with tech giant OpenAI that'll make more than 200 characters from the Disneyverse available to fans to use in short social videos generated by OpenAI's platform Sora. That includes everything from Marvel to Star Wars.
I am your father.
The technology allows fans to do everything from holding a lightsaber next to R2-D2 to surfing with Stitch.
I hope that it'll unleash a whole new way that people use this technology and a new model for the companies making the technology.
OpenAI chief Sam Altman appearing alongside Disney CEO Bob Iger on CNBC, who also announced a $1 billion investment in the company.
This will be a safe environment and a safe way for consumers to engage with our characters in a new way.
OpenAI says Disney will be able to set and evolve the guardrails. Is this a good idea?
I think that Disney saw that AI is inevitable and it's taken off and it's just sort of consuming the world. So this is their effort to try to control things and to get a little piece of the action.
Disney is famously protective of its IP, on Thursday sending Google a cease and desist letter alleging copyright infringement from its AI services. This deal comes as Hollywood continues to grapple with how AI should be used in the industry. From backlash over AI-generated actress Tilly Norwood to Hollywood heavyweights like Matthew McConaughey and Michael Caine, striking their own deals to create AI versions of their own voices.
My name is Michael Caine.
Disney's announcement comes as Time magazine declares the architects of AI as its Person of the Year.
AI seems to be the answer for everything in 2025.
Disney now giving its fans a way to chart their own frontier to infinity and beyond.
So this technology is expected to roll out in early 2026. And so just in short, users are going to be able to use these 200 characters that Disney has licensed to make these short 30-second videos in which they can use the props and the iconic environments from their favorite TV shows and movies. But there's stuff that they can't do. So anything that involves threats of violence, using drugs or alcohol. Now, I want to tell you guys something else. So SAG, the union that represents actors in Hollywood, they came out and said that Disney and OpenAI approached them and promised to ethically use this technology. But the Writers Guild, they released a scathing statement yesterday saying that this basically allows the theft of their work. So there are a lot of strong opinions on both sides here.
It just feels like the Wild West.
Yeah. Do you think this could lead to another strike?
It's just the beginning, and, you know, there are going to be new strike negotiations next year. And as you know, a few years ago, this was at the crux of a lot of their contract negotiations.
It's just
moving so fast.
It's a slippery slope.
Chloe, thank you.
Thanks, Chloe.
All right, we're going to switch gears now, get a check of the weather, not from AI, from AL.
There you go. We like that. Nice branding. Okay, so we've been talking about how we're in a La Nina pattern right now. That La Nina cutting right across the equator. We're talking about its favor to continue for the next month or two. And that generally means an active storm path across the northern half of the country, which we have been seeing. That atmospheric river in the Pacific Northwest, the clippers that have been coming across. So what does that mean for our winter outlook? Well, right now, it looks like above average rain and snow, which we've been seeing from the Pacific Northwest all the way to the Great Lakes, but drier than average from New York down into the Gulf and into the Southwest. Again, the pattern we continue to see. And as far as temperatures are concerned, colder than average through much of the plains into the Great Lakes, warmer than average through the Southwest, Mid-Atlantic, and Southeast as well. As far as today's weather, we're looking for bitter cold weather moving into the plains, record highs and warmth in the Southwest as we were seeing for the winter outlook. Plenty of sunshine, plains into the Gulf with a few scattered showers, and lake effect snow starting to develop across the western Great Lakes. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's your latest weather. Hashtag PSSP.
All right, Uncle Al, thanks so much. Today it is a pop start swift peak for PSSP. Overnight, Taylor dropping the first episode of her behind-the-scenes Eras Tour docu-series, and in the premiere episode, she's getting emotional as she opened up about the foiled terror applaud that caused her to cancel a set of shows back in 2024.
We've had a series of very violent, scary things happen to the tour. Like, we dodged, like, a massacre situation. And so I've just been kind of all over the place. Like, there was this horrible attack in Liverpool at a Taylor Swift themed dance party. And it was little kids that, any of this gets out of the way before you ever go on stage. You lock it off 3.5 hours. They don't have to worry about you.
Wow, see how emotional she's about that, obviously. Also out today, there's a new edition of the Eras Tour concert that's on film. This one includes the addition of her Tortured Poets Department set, and here's a peek of that.
I was grinning like I'm winning, I was hitting my marks, 'cause I can do it with a broken heart. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday every day.
And guys, Santa delivered an early gift under the Pop Start Christmas tree. We can exclusively reveal there is a new illustrated biography that's coming out. It's all about Taylor and her fiance, Travis Kelce. Now, this is an interactive book that's going to allow fans to take a swing at planning the pair's big wedding day.
No way.
It's called The Taylor and Travis Forever Ultimate Fan Edition Little Golden Book Biography.
I thought that was a golden
rolls
book.
off the tongue, doesn't it? That's on sale March 24th. All the information is at today.com.
It's like pick your own adventure, except it's pick your honeymoon.
March 24th.
Pick your wedding.
He's like, I just report the pop stars.
Oh, that's amazing. There's more to come.
So many questions.
Okay, up next, a special boost for you today from Jenna's home state of Texas. Your first look inside the groundbreaking new gorilla habitat at the San Antonio Zoo. 35 years in the making. But first, these messages. Back with the boost, and it's a wild one.
Solid music,
Gorillas, I get it.
Well done. We're taking you behind the scenes of the San Antonio Zoo's brand new gorilla habitat. NBC Savannah Sellers got a first-hand look ahead of its weekend opening. This is cool.
Yeah, it was a wild one. It was a fun one. It has been 35 years since gorillas have called the San Antonio Zoo home. Now they are back, and they are better than ever in a new and immersive habitat. And we were invited for a sneak peek. Deep in the heart of Texas, something great has arrived.
Hi, handsome.
As in great apes.
Wow.
Meet the San Antonio Zoo's newest residents, a group of 7 western lowland gorillas who are calling this brand new habitat home.
This is so neat.
The 2-acre project, called Congo Falls, has been more than a decade in the making and centers around Silverback Peak. At almost 75 feet, it's the world's tallest gorilla climbing tower, giving them a bird's eye view of the zoo.
You basically have 360-degree viewing of gorillas, and they have 360-degree viewing of you.
Wow. Decked out in special gear to prevent the primates from getting sick, their team took us inside the habitat.
And we're going to start by setting up the Kongs
to get things ready for a full day of gorilla grazing.
We have raisins, some of their favorite treats.
As we laid out special treats to stimulate their natural behaviors.
We have animals that are super intelligent, so how can we as keepers keep them guessing and things ever changing in their environments?
First out was the family troop, made up of 3 females, Mary, Andy, and Anaka, and a silverback male, Ajari, who took a liking to some lettuce.
She's super cool.
The care team says this kind of foraging is common for gorillas in the wild. Still, these are highly trained.
Look at his hand.
Ajari has learned to show his hands and even teeth for visual health checks.
It's so amazing that you can do a vet checkup from the other side of a fence. This is how it works in the zoo world.
On the other side of the habitat, the Bachelor Boys, Shauna, Buenzi, and Juba, were still getting familiar with their new digs.
Oh, let's see.
But when Buenzi found his sack lunch, he did what we all do in a new home, eat on the floor.
Oh my God, a whole bell pepper in.
The team hopes Congo Falls will give guests a better understanding of this critically endangered species. The family troop even formed through the Species Survival Plan, a global research program aimed at conservation.
It's kind of like a Match.com. So they figure out who they would match best with, and I think we got it right. I think we got a check mark or a swipe on Tinder, whatever one would do. I think that's what we got.
Right.
Yes, we swiped right.
What's the thing that you want guests to take away from Congo Falls?
I want them to have a really good understanding of gorillas, their plight in the wild, and just care and love for them and want to be inspired to save them.
Guys, the excitement at the San Antonio Zoo, really all over the whole city, is palpable. They expect as many as 20,000 people at tomorrow's grand opening. They're a little nervous. They're like, we don't know if we've got space for that, but the whole city's ready to come out.
I like the cup. What do you got there?
I know, everybody's drinking these at the zoo already. Congo Falls, they're passing these out. They've got Congo Falls merch, gorilla merch. There's Ajari. He's the guy in the family group.
Be the it cup for everybody, right?
That's great.
We've got him for all of you, don't worry.
What's in the cup is the question.
Thanks, Savannah.
Thank you, Savannah. Still ahead, guys, on Popstart, why Justin Bieber just returned to the site of one of his breakout music videos. But first, your local news weather and these quick messages.
It's 8 o'clock on today. Coming up, catastrophic, relentless rain wreaking havoc across the Pacific Northwest.
My house is underwater and I don't know what's left.
Widespread flooding submerging entire neighborhoods, forcing tens of thousands to evacuate. And the worst is still to come. Meanwhile, millions from the Rockies to the Northeast are under new winter alerts this morning. Al's got your full weekend forecast. Then, royal update. King Charles set to share a rare and very personal message about his cancer journey. The details in a live report from Buckingham Palace. And breaking the ice, the countdown to the Winter Olympics is officially on. And we are gearing up with not one, but 2 U.S. figure skating stars. The quad god himself, Ilya Malinin.
7 quads in this free skate.
And Isabel Levito, ready to rock the ring. All that, plus John Stamos live in Studio 1A.
Oh, mercy.
Supergirl suits up.
And I see the truth.
And speaking of suiting up, it's showtime. Chanel making her Christmas Carol debut. It's all coming up today, Friday, December 12th, 2025.
Live on Today Show Superfans. 3 generations celebrating Christmas in the city. It's my first time in New York. Today is my birthday. Visiting from Stigler, Oklahoma. Santa Barbara, California. Danville, Virginia. International Falls, Minnesota. Plano, Texas. And Columbus, Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Hi to my mom in Michigan. Celebrating my Sweet 16. On our annual mother-daughter trip in New York City. Happy Friday!
Oh, look at that side. A beautiful tree, a beautiful crowd. Welcome back to Today. Thank you so much for joining us on a Friday morning. Chanel in for Savannah. We always love our crowd.
Oh, my goodness. They come with the signs.
Yeah, but during the winter, when they have to bundle up and come.
We appreciate them. And they come from all over the world, so we'll head outside in just a bit. Yeah. Looking ahead, it will be stars galore here in Studio 1A next week.
In fact, just look at just a few of the names who will be joining us. Kate Hudson, Hugh Jackman, Simu Liu, Jack Black, and Paul Rudd. So lots to look forward to next week. Right now, though, let's get to your news at 8. We're going to begin with that catastrophic flooding in Washington State. This morning, more than a dozen swollen rivers are at historic highs, with water spilling over their banks, wreaking havoc in multiple communities there. The flooding, driven by a powerful atmospheric river that's dumped as much as 16 inches of rain in parts of the state. Entire neighborhoods submerged, destroying homes and businesses. As many as 100,000 people have been evacuated so far. So let's go back to Al and see if there's just any relief in sight for these folks.
Well, the good news is the rain is letting up, and that's great. However, we're also going to be looking at these as these showers start to make their way through. We're also going to see the flood watches continuing because there's going to be runoff, and those rivers will continue to rise for at least the next 48 hours. So we're watching that. Now, we've got 25 million people from Billings, Montana, down into the Appalachians and upstate New York under winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, lake effect snow storm warnings as well. About 8 to 10 inches of snow in parts of Montana, also the Great Lakes and the Appalachians as well. Cleveland 4 to 8. New York City may see its first measurable snowfall of 1 to 2 inches. Generally, the average is about December 23rd. And then, of course, the brutal cold. We're looking at a wind chill in Burlington of 7 right now, 17 in Des Moines during the day today. High temperatures, only 19 in Minneapolis, 39 in D.C., 1 in Havre, Montana. And as you can see, tomorrow morning, again, brutal wind chills in Burlington, Chicago, -8, -25 in Minneapolis. Saturday afternoon, those temperatures struggle to get out of the teens and into the single digits. And as you can see, into next week, temperatures, guys, from Chicago, Minneapolis, even Atlanta, still looking at cooler than average temperatures. Guys?
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Al, thank you. Big news from the auto racing world this morning. NASCAR has reached a major settlement in the antitrust lawsuit brought by 2 of its race teams, including one co-owned by Michael Jordan. The NBA great was the lead plaintiff in the suit, accusing NASCAR of being a monopolistic bully.
Unfortunately, it took 16 months to get here, but I think, level heads has got us to this point to where we can actually work together and grow the sport. I'm very proud about that.
Financial terms of the settlement were not disclosed.
Overseas now, King Charles is expected to deliver a very personal message tonight. An update on his battle with cancer. NBC's Molly Hunter is at Buckingham Palace this morning with a closer look. Molly, good morning.
Craig, good morning to you. That's right. This is a rare chance to hear from the king himself about his own recovery journey. And the event tonight, also a major fundraiser for cancer research. Take a look.
Later today, Buckingham Palace has announced King Charles will give a rare personal health update, set to be broadcast tonight as part of the charity's Stand Up for Cancer's campaign. The message was recorded at Clarence House, the King's London residence, 2 weeks ago, and will emphasize the importance of early cancer checks. When the 77-year-old monarch shared his cancer diagnosis in February 2024, he did so in an effort to raise awareness and assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. A month later, in March of 2024, his daughter-in-law, the Princess of Wales, announced her own battle with cancer.
And William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family.
In September of 2024, Kate announcing she had completed chemotherapy, and in January of this year, announcing she was in remission.
Out of darkness can come light.
Earlier this year, speaking at a cancer charities event, King Charles addressed the daunting and at times frightening experience. But over the last year and a half, the king has kept a busy public schedule, taking high-profile international trips, including to Canada and to Italy, where he prayed alongside Pope Leo. During the King and Queen's visit to Rome, snapping this picture for their Christmas card released this week. As the holidays approach, the king attending an Advent service at Westminster Abbey this week with leaders from different faiths and sharing a message of optimism, celebrating the light, hope, and above all, the peace of this season.
Now, the palace has not revealed what type of cancer Charles is fighting or what type of treatment he's undergone, and it's unlikely he's going to get into those details tonight, in part, Craig, to keep his message as broad and relatable as possible. Craig?
Molly Hunter for us there at Buckingham Palace. Molly, thank you.
Now to some breaking news from the ski slopes. Lindsey Vonn's remarkable comeback took a huge step forward this morning. Vonn won the downhill at St. Moritz in Switzerland. The 41-year-old became the oldest woman to ever win a World Cup race. You may remember injuries forced Vonn to retire back in 2018, but she returned to competitive skiing last year. Vonn hoping to qualify for the upcoming Winter Olympics in Italy, which would be her 5th and final.
Let's go.
She's on a roll.
Let's go, Lindsey
All right.
Vonn.
Speaking of the Olympics, Carson.
Good for Lindsey, right?
Yeah.
Like a member of our crew here, pulling for her. Guys, speaking of the Olympics, our buddy Snoop obviously was everywhere in Paris, hanging out with fans and athletes. Well, he just landed a huge role with Team USA at the 2026 Winter Olympics. We'll tell you all about that coming up in Pop Start.
All right, by the way, our Olympic countdown doesn't end there. Look who's here. Ilya Malinin, the record-shattering quad god himself, right here in Studio 1A. Fellow U.S. skating star Isabel DeVito, she's about to amaze us with a live performance on the rink right here at Rockefeller Center. We'll do that right after this.
Oh, I should have worn mine.
Countdown to Milan is sponsored by Lilly. Health is never over.
We're back with our countdown to Milan, the opening ceremony of the 2026 Winter Olympics. Now, just 56 days away, and this morning, one of Team USA's brightest hopefuls, figure skating superstar Ilya Malinin, is with us here in the studio. He's fresh off his history-making win at the Grand Prix finals, where he became the first skater in history to land 7 quad jumps in a single program. Ilya, good morning. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. It's such an honor to be here, coming back from that win. It's just so amazing to be here, and I'm glad I could spend time here.
And we love watching you. You seem to really enjoy being on the ice. You seem to enjoy all of the success that's coming along with it. And we've got photo proof. We've got a picture of you after that big win at the Grand Prix. There's your expression. What's going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, I mean, just going out there, landing those 7 quads in that program, I was not expecting to get such a high score. But then when I heard that I broke a record, I was so shocked. I was so out of my mind. I was like, oh my God, I just did this. No way.
For folks who don't follow figure skating as closely, explain what a quad is, and just give us some perspective on what exactly that is.
I like to use this kind of analogy to express myself. Is what you do is you stand up and you try to just jump and do 1 rotation, and then once you feel that, now what you do is you do that 4 times, and then you put yourself on the ice with shoes with knives, basically. Right. And now you have to do it under pressure. Yeah. And you have to make it look flawless and effortless. And you're also judged on how you do it. So there's so many things that you have to just keep in mind when you do that.
When did you do your first quad? How old were you?
I think I was 13 years old when I did my first quad jump.
And when were you able to get up to 4 or 5 quads?
I think it took around a few months. I kind of started progressing really quickly, and I kind of just found that sweet spot on how to just figure it out.
All right, we're going to be spending a lot of time with you over the next few months. In fact, you're going to come back next hour as well. So don't go too far. I want to talk about your parents, too, who are also your coaches. Ilya, thank you. Let's head outside to Chanel. She's with another U.S. figure skating star.
Yes, thank you, Craig. I'm here at the rink at Rockefeller Center with world silver medalist Isabella Vito. She's also vying for a spot on Team USA. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This will be your first time.
Yeah.
So I think people should know you have been skating for a really long time. In fact, I want to roll this video. I think in this video you were 4. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What would you say to that little cutie?
Keep going. Don't give up.
She's so cute. I remember, I think I read you were 3 years old when you first got the bug to skate. Were you watching the Olympics at that time?
Yeah, the 2010 Olympics.
In Vancouver?
Yes.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it's good.
So now before we let you skate in just a moment, where's your mindset now? How are you preparing physically and mentally?
I'm just staying very grounded, and I'm just, as it gets closer, I'm just becoming more and more excited for the games. So,
well, we're rooting for you. You're going to perform for us. I'm going to take your coat for you.
Please hold on.
I told her I wore this last week and I look like a snowman. She looks like a swan. Oh. But here we go. It's so true. All right, my friend, you got this. Fantastic. Isabel, thank you, and we will see you and Elia back in our third hour. And remember, you can watch them compete at the U.S. Figure Skating Championships starting January 7th on NBC, USA, and Peacock. And the Olympic action kicks off just in a few weeks later, in fact, February 6th.
Best time of a Friday morning.
All right, guys, let's get right to it, Uncle Al. Thanks. First up, we'll start with Supergirl. After her big surprise appearance at the end of this year's Superman movie, a new project is on the way all about his cousin, the fellow Kryptonian, embarking on an interstellar journey of vengeance and justice.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I love that for my daughters. I got 3 young daughters.
Oh, yeah.
Get excited about a Supergirl franchise.
Right? The tag on the poster is truth, justice, whatever.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
That is perfect. Supergirl hits theaters in June. Next up, Justin Bieber. Let's throw it back all the way to 2010 for this Baby Bieber classic. 15 years later, Justin just returned to that very same bowling alley where he filmed the Baby music video, using his spare time to show off some slightly updated choreography and give a little impromptu performance of that radio hit. So people are excited about that. Okay, Kelly Clarkson is next on Popstar. 'Tis the season for this Christmas hit. Okay, Kelly, bringing that big Netflix big game. There's she's from Texas.
Right.
They're kicking off the Streamers NFL's Christmas show. It's her Cowboys against your Commanders, Craig. And she's going to do a performance of Underneath the Tree. That'll be a lot of fun.
There'll be 2 winners.
There will be, yes.
That's right. Next up, Snoop Dogg. Guys, how much did we love having Snoop with us at the Olympics?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we've got some great news from Milan Cortina. Snoop joining Team USA as its first ever honorary coach.
Wow.
He's going to be supporting athletes on and off the field of play. In a press release, Coach Snoop said, Team USA athletes are the real stars. I'm just here to cheer, uplift, and maybe drop a little wisdom from the sidelines.
I love the energy that Snoop has brought to the Olympics.
I'm telling you.
We brought the same energy to The Voice, too. He's a coach on The Voice.
Although at the Olympics, it almost seemed like there was more than one Snoop.
It was everywhere.
Because wherever you went, Snoop was there.
Yes.
Omnipresent. Well, we're going to get more of that.
Fantastic.
Finally, Josh Brolin sitting down with Willie Geist for Sunday Today, and during their chat, the Knives Out star opens up about the fun of working with a whodunit movie.
Do you know where this thing's headed while you're in it?
Yeah, but you forget, or you force yourself to forget.
Yes.
You go, I didn't expect that, and that just blew me away. But reading that script, I thought that I had the answer, and I was wrong. It was really satisfying to be wrong. To be just.
You can see Josh in Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, streaming right now on Netflix, and catch more of that great conversation, as they always are, every weekend on Sunday Today with our buddy Willie. Guys, that is your pop start. Now let's turn to our beloved holiday series, Merriest Main Street. This morning stop on our tour, teased it earlier, the beautiful Branson, Missouri. That's where we're going to find Emily Pritchard from our affiliate in Springfield. KY3. Emily, great to see you. Looks lively out there in Branson. Good morning.
Take a look at this amazing crowd. Isn't this just awesome? We're rocking around the Ozarks Christmas tree. I want to show you Olivia here. She has a bucket list. She's missing Be on TV. So you just checked off her bucket list. How cool is that? Check out this awesome crowd here with me. We have human Christmas trees. Take a look at all these people that have come out to help with the holiday cheer. Let's hear it, Branson. There is no place like the Ozarks for the holidays, and I am joined this morning by Heather Herman. Heather is with the Chamber of Commerce here. Heather, this crowd is awesome, isn't it?
I know, isn't it amazing? We are at the home of Ozark Mountain Christmas, so Ozark Mountain hospitality is a real thing here, and as you can see, we do Christmas here. Ozark Mountain Christmas.
We're a small town, but we have the Christmas charm, and we do entertainment big, and that means millions of lights are all over Branson. Why is that so important to make it so cheery around town?
Oh my gosh, well, like I said, Ozark Mountain Christmas, but we are also the home of live music shows, over 50 live music shows with holiday music in every season, but we also have two #1 things for us.
Let's
we
hear
have
it.
The #1 holiday hotel, Big Cedar Lodge. And we also have the #1 holiday theme park, Silver Dollar City. And downtown has the best historic downtown with holiday charm on every turn. Look at our lights, look at our arch. It's all thanks Christmas.
And look at our crowd. How cool is this? Merry Christmas from all these people here in Branson. How are you guys feeling this morning? These friends over here have been friends for how long?
For 50 years.
And you came here from Stratford just to be here together with the Today
School
Show.
in Stratford, yes. But we live in Springfield and Ozark now, but yes, over 50 years of friendship. So true blessing.
Skipping school. The cheer. It's here. And he's skipping school, and that's okay. Santa wants to send you away with a very special message. Santa, what do you have to share with people from right here in downtown historic Branson?
Are we ready to wish them a Merry Christmas? We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry
Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well done, Branson.
Wow, that was impressive. There's a mall in New Jersey that would pay that Santa a lot of money in the month of December. He's good. Emily, thank you so much. Of course, big thanks to our friends at KY3 for all your help this morning. That may be the merriest town of them all.
Man. So far, they're in the lead.
Wow. They understood the assignment.
That was fantastic.
Yes. All right.
Best time of the week, it's Sunday night, football night in America. The Vikings come storming into Arlington to take on the boys. Clear, cold, 38. It's Sunday night, football night in America. time. It's a girls' trip. 56 days to Milan. Congratulations. Oh, look at teenagers. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. In today's season of giving, a star of the stage is born, and she's sitting right here.
Christmas Carol is one of the most beloved holiday stories, bringing us famous characters like, Mr. Scrooge, Tiny Tim, and now Chanel Jones.
I mean, it was a dream come true. Before the night was over, I laughed, I cried, I got to throw food at the audience. But most importantly, I got to connect with so many people. And that's what this version of A Christmas Carol is all about. Community.
I help only to support the establishments I have mentioned.
It's the timeless tale of Ebenezer Scrooge, a cold-hearted curmudgeon who, in one magical night, transforms into a man capable of love and generosity. But could I also be transformed into a theater star? I was never able to join thespians because I had cheerleading. The producers of A Christmas Carol at the Perlman Arts Center in New York were willing to take a chance on me, a chance as big as Tiny Tim's heart. Is this what heaven feels like? How beautiful was that?
We're excited to have you with us, Chanel.
What a gift. Director Tom Caruso introduced me to the cast.
And if you look above your head, there's over 700 lanterns.
That's 700 lanterns illuminating what I was hoping would not be my mistakes.
Your role is going to be called the Reveler. So you're going to make sure that the audience and everyone out there has a lot of fun tonight.
If there's one thing this former Wichita cheerleader can do, it's pump up a crowd. And you know who was about to pump me up? Scrooge himself, two-time Tony winner, Michael Cerveris. What do you think it is about this that has endured the test of time?
The idea that it's possible to change, that it's possible to consider your past and choose to become a better person is a story that never gets old. Speaking of change, if I was going to be a serious actor, I had some work to do. All of this lip trilling was making me dizzy, but luckily some other cast members were about to chime in with a new lesson.
Right, and then you can mute all your,
Oh, you don't touch it?
No touching.
Oh, you have to let it go?
The bell ringing community will be up in arms.
I mean...
She's ready. Level 2.
Oh, what? I have graduated. I feel like it's like the black belt in karate.
You killed them.
Oh my gosh. The bells had my heart singing, but then I met who would become my cast buddy. Julia Nightel plays Belle, Scrooge's former fiance.
You get to participate tonight in my favorite part of the show, which is the pre-show, where we're going to interact with the audience and we're going to give them Christmas treats. We've got clementines, we've got gingerbread cookies, and we're going to go out into the audience and meet people and talk to them and get them excited for the show. I like to ask, hi, welcome to the show. Can I get you a treat?
Hi, welcome to the show. Can I get you a treat?
Yeah, that was great.
And when you're handed a gift, even something as simple as a clementine, you feel like you matter. And to this cast, you do.
This classic Christmas story of kindness and redemption, and you get to be a part of it.
I love it. Hi. My transformation was almost complete, but one thing was missing: wardrobe. Good day, sir. I gotta practice. I can't even take myself. I sound like I'm from Kansas, which is where I'm from. And then it was go time.
Chanel Jones to the stage, please. Chanel to the stage, please. Thank you.
It's showtime. And let me tell you, it was not easy getting to the stage in an 1840 petticoat. With moments to go, my fellow cast members were cheering me on. This is so cool.
You look great.
Hi, you look great. Even Scrooge had time for a selfie.
It's time. Are you ready?
I'm so excited.
We're gonna bring some Christmas magic. Beyond this curtain.
Ready?
Is the audience.
I'm ready.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody.
Can we offer you a snack?
I kind of felt like I was made for this moment. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the show. Would you like a clementine or a cookie?
I would love a cookie.
Oh, great. Oh, with one hand.
Okay, you're a natural. Come on.
This is so much fun.
How's it going?
I'm officially in the holiday spirit.
You are the holiday spirit. What about that?
I thought I was being transformed into an actor. Turns out I was being transformed into part of a community. That's the real magic of A Christmas Carol.
Oh,
nice.
I have to tell you, I can see why. I mean, I'm working my way up to Al Roker status and actually saying something on the stage, but I can see why you enjoyed Waitress so much. Because the theater community, they're just so lovely. They embrace
Accepting.
you. And when the people come into the theater, you know, we kid, but would you like one?
Thank you.
When you receive a gift from the cast, we did cookies and all the things. And back in the day, this was like, you know, it symbolized luxury and sweetness and all the things, and it feels magical.
And how about the vibration of those bells?
Oh my goodness, and it is magical. I showed you the hundreds of lights, and that theater here in New York City, I'd never been there.
Beautiful.
It's right across from the World Trade Center. It is absolutely beautiful. So if you want to experience the magic for yourself, A Christmas Carol is playing at the Perlman Arts Center here in New York City through January 4th. You can't leave without like smiling.
God bless us, everyone.
It was so good. Well done.
Chanel Jones.
There you go.
All right. We're back, 8:44, with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. John Stamos. Of course, he first rose to stardom on General Hospital before his beloved role as Uncle Jesse on Full House made him a pop culture icon. Well, now he's joining the cast of the Apple TV hit Palm Royale. It follows a woman trying to break into 1960s high society. Alongside Kristen Wiig, John plays the eccentric Dr. Dusty Magic. Yes, that is his name, with a job title that you really don't hear very often. Take a listen.
No body, no death, no murder. It's the holy trinity of the law.
Amen to that.
Excuse me, sir. I was just in the middle of a sound legal self-defense.
Any man who is his own lawyer has a fool for a client, and you are far too pretty to be a fool.
I'm also not a man.
Or lawyer. Dr. Dusty Magic, doctor of law and part-time gynecologist.
Part-time gynecologist.
Dr. Dusty Magic, welcome.
My pleasure. Hi, you look good, buddy.
You as always.
Look at that skin. Can I touch you?
Well, thank you. I use a lot of serums.
You smell good, too.
Thank you, John Stamos.
Can I know you're doing candles. Can we do a Stamos candle? My son, before I left, he hugged me and said, Dad, you smell like a good potato. So I think that would be a good smell for me.
I will make a candle for John Stamos. Let's talk about the show.
Okay.
Because that was the way that you were introduced to the audience. That scene.
Right, yeah.
How did you get involved with this project?
Oh, God, I don't know. You get those great calls, and they said, "Do you want to be on the show?" And I said, "Well, what do I play?" And they said, "A lawyer/gynecologist." Said, "I'm in." That was it.
I don't even need to see a script.
Yeah, I don't need to see a script. But I did a lot of research on one of those things, and so now I'm full actor. But it's one of those great shows where I get to work with Kristen Wiig, Burnett, and Allison Janney. It's just a joy.
It's a hell of a cast.
Yeah, it's so
and
fun.
You and Kristen Wiig have this really cool chemistry. We don't want to give away too much, but you've got some really cool chemistry in the show as well. But wait, there's more. You're working on another show.
Which one?
Hunting Wives.
Oh, right. Well, I haven't done that yet, yeah.
But we can talk about it, right?
Okay, sure.
Can we?
Yeah, I told my wife I was doing it, and she said, "Are you going to show your penis?" And I said, well, I mean, you know, I said, well, I don't think so. But it's one of those shows.
I know. It's one of those shows.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you haven't seen the script yet?
No.
So you may be. But if they asked you probably would.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Would you?
No.
No, okay.
No, John. Okay, no, I need this.
This is a morning show. People are
This is a morning show. Let's talk about Dave Coulier here for a moment. I don't know if you saw him. He was on. We had him on last week. I want to just show just a clip of what he had to say about you and your fantastic friendship. Here's Dave.
We're sitting like two fifth graders at the end of the hallway, like walkie-talkies. We should have got like the two cups with a string. Hey, John, I'm at the other end of the hall, over. But he's just a brother, and he just came to support me and my wife, Melissa.
So we wanted you to feel like you're at Dave's house.
Okay.
Dave Coulier said that when he was diagnosed with cancer, you came out there, you're right there, but you had COVID. Mm-hmm. And so you had to talk like this?
Well, that's right. Yeah, I came to visit him, and then, like, about 3 dais in, I got COVID. And so I was at the other end of the house. Yeah, we were talking.
You were talking like this?
Yeah. But how about this guy? He is my hero. He's my #1 inspiration for a guy to get. This is the second time now.
Yeah.
But I was with him last weekend, and he's great. He's Dave, and he's beautiful, and he's, if there's a, it sounds weird, but if anyone would have to go through this, he's a good one because he can really inspire and talk to the world and show that he, with goodwill and love, you can make it through.
His eyes light up when he talks about you, and
I think he's in love with me, which is,
Yeah, but how could you not be, John? How could you not?
We've known each other so long.
By the way, your son, is it true he's watching Full House now?
He watches it to mock me.
No.
Yeah, he'd be like, like, Billy, put your toys away. You got it, dude. He's giving me catchphrase. He wants his own catchphrase. He said, the other day, he goes, Full House would be, if you guys had superpowers, it'd be a little bit better. Like, we're not.
Wow, he was providing commentary on a cultural hit.
Too much commentary.
Pick up your toys, Billy.
Yeah.
It's always good when you stop.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys, and I'm just grateful to be here, and thank you for still supporting me after all these years.
Of course, you're John Stamos. The show is called Palm Royale. It's just one of the 18 projects he's working on right now.
It's my favorite, though.
Palm Royale, it's his favorite. It's streaming now on Apple TV. New episodes, by the way, dropping every Wednesday. Mr. Daly.
Good stuff there, Johnny. Always great to have you here. Hard to follow that up, but if anything can, it might be filet mignon sliders. We got a big football game. Sunday night's big game in the NFL. We got the right man for the job. Chef Michael Vignola has the only recipe you need. It's coming up, but first, this is Today on NBC. Trust me. We're just commiserating over football teams here. Good timing. Today's Food Loves Footballs. Got a real one going on. Big game here. You're going to want to eat something. We've got two great dishes. Sundays is a big matchup between the Vikings and the Cowboys. We don't know anything about W's because Chef Michael Vignola is a lifelong Jets fan. I'm a lifelong Raiders fan. And we're commiserating about all of this stuff here.
Yeah.
But you're incredible because you're the culinary director behind Catch Hospitality Group, which has amazing locations. The Catch ones, they're all across the U.S., as well as a couple of spots here in New York. You got the corner store, which everybody's talking about, in the 86, Chef.
Yeah.
Good to see you. How's business first?
Everything is amazing. We're truly blessed and excited.
Everybody raves about here.
The corner store, the 86. We just did a new $3 million renovation at Catch. It will be fully finished, hopefully by February or so. So really doing some great things at Catch Hospitality.
All right, what do you got for us here? We got some chicken wings? Or?
So we got to talk about chicken, right? If we're going to do football and tailgating, got to go to wings. One of my dear friends, John Shank, diehard Buffaloes fan. Not a big fan of Buffalo myself, but I do like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
We're going to keep them a little bit healthier, not fried so much. We're going to air fry these. So we're going to start with a little bit of potato starch.
Why? Why do you want to air fry it?
I want to keep it a little bit healthier. I'm trying to watch my figure. The holidays are coming. I'm going to pack it on anyway. Might as well take it a little bit lighter.
Good man.
A little bit of potato starch, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of paprika. Garlic and onion. You want to give that a whisk?
Yeah, I'll help you out here.
Go ahead. We're going to toss our beautiful wings in there. And then you're going to air fry this at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, giving it a shake in between.
My goodness. Can I ask about the quality of wings? Can you really get them anywhere and they're okay? If you're going to deep fry them or put them in the air fryer, does it matter?
I think you want to start with jumbo party wings. You want something reputable like a Bell & Evans or an air chilled one. It really will dry and give it a better crisp coat.
Wow.
Just to change our traditional buffalo chicken style, we're going to coat them in a little bit of hot honey.
Okay.
Simply just a little bit of cup of honey.
It's the hot honey.
Tiny bit of butter. You can buy this too in the supermarket if you like. And then a little bit of our Calabrian chili paste. This is just chopped up Calabrian chilies.
Are you eating these?
Yeah, it's delicious. We're devouring them.
Gives you that little bit of sweet and spicy. A little lime if you want. And then you're going to just, as soon as they come out, you have
go back to the air fryer.
glaze.
You're dropping these in for how long?
400 degrees for about 15 minutes, shaking at about 8-minute mark.
Oh, got it.
Right? They come out, they get this beautiful kind of crackly, crunchy texture.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Right? Gives you that bite. Here's our hot honey. You want to glaze it for us? We're going to take this one.
And did you do a little cornstarch? Is there like a little
potato? No, that is just potato starch.
Just potato starch, okay.
Right, so no gluten-free.
Yep.
For those of you who want it.
There you go.
Then you can toss it how much
Look at that.
or how little you want. Beautiful glaze.
This is a must-have for the big game on Sunday.
Right, and it holds that crunch and heat.
That's fantastic.
Delicious.
All right, I'll eat these. Take us to the next one, Chef.
We're going to keep it moving. You can't talk about Catch Hospitality without talking about some amazing steaks. We have some beautiful filet mignon. We're going to cook them into sliders, kind of a play on our French dip at the corner store or our cheesesteak at the 86. right? We're going to start while this is going. We got our nice cast iron hot.
Love that.
Seasoned liberally with salt and pepper.
How did you get those fillets like that? Did you fillet the fillet?
We filleted the fillet.
Come on.
100% nice and thin. You could also do
Fillet
a larger.
square.
You could you could do this with chicken if you want as
Probably
well.
get like 3 sliders out of a fillet once you kind of.
Yeah, it's about 4 ounces of meat each, so you get 2 per 8 ounces or so. You want it nice and hot. You want to make sure you sear it and get a great crust on that with some good salt and pepper.
So that's going to cook up pretty quick.
While those are searing, they will be fast. We're going to do a little bit of garlic aioli. Just have some roasted garlic, salt, pepper, olive oil, put it in the oven, mix it up till it's nice and soft.
Love that. How did you become a Jets fan?
Well, my father is a diehard, lifelong Jet fan all the way up until his end. And I've just carried the torch. My son now sits and commiserates with me through the Jet game. I've been going my entire life. We're still fans, and we will always be fans.
What's your Jet section?
Well, it depends. We've been blessed to get some other tickets and sit right on the field a few times at the Coaches Club. But it's 26B growing up is where we sat there.
Real Jet fans. Know their spots.
Yeah, my whole life.
Awesome. All right, so you get these fillets now. How are you going to build them?
So we're going to take a little bit of Martin's potato bun. We have our garlic aioli. Put a little spread on the bottom.
Why not?
I mean,
You do
while
both
he's doing
buns or
that,
just on the bottom.
Man.
I do both sides personally. I like it a little bit mayo-y.
All right,
Here we have our pepper relish, Calabrian chilies, roasted peppers, a little bit of shallot, red wine vinegar. You're going to mix it up. It's going to give you a little bit of that spice.
Just go to the website and make this, please, for the big game. Today.com/food.
So
Check
good.
the Vikings and Cowboys out Sunday night. Coverage starts at 7 Eastern, NBC and Peacock. Chef Vignola, great to have you, man. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Off to a good start. And we'll get next year for the Jets and Raiders, maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
Every year is our
meal,
year.
but first, quick check here, local news.
Is it really? Every year,
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.